to disobey God again. I can't afford or even fathom disobeying him again. My brother received the vision and took off running. Your girl was still walking. He was in a jet. I was on foot. But bamboo trees, in the season of their growth, they accelerate. So go. Learn from me. Learn from my mistake. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Middle Child Podcast with your girl, Royal Bose. And guess what? I am here by myself again today. I can't lie though. I am truly enjoying these one-on-one moments. You guys are forcing me to tap into another dimension, not just as a podcaster, but as a person. You guys are forcing me to show up with every like, every comment, every share, every subscription. Every time I see that, I know that I have to be consistent. Consistency births success. And it's because of you guys that I've got into a pattern of just being consistent. And then thirdly, obedience. As some of you may have heard in my previous episodes, I refuse to disobey God again. I can't afford or even fathom disobeying him again. So again, I say, thank you. Ain't that? Okay, whatever. I think that's a song, but whatever. Thank you. But let me just go ahead and give you guys the rundown on how we ended up here today. I'm not gonna be before you long. I know pastors say that, but I'm a podcaster, so I'm not gonna be before you long. But today is day 2 of me recording this one episode. Let me repeat that. Day 2 of me recording this one episode. So let's rewind. So as some of you may know, your girl is trying to build a podcast studio. I truly love this space that I'm in right now. My parents had an interior decorator come in. She killed this room. And I was just like, that's where the studio is going to be. From there, I wanted to move to my Airbnb because it was a more comfortable, modern, contemporary look. And I wanted some of my closer friends to do their episodes there. And from there, we were going to move that furniture into the studio space that I was allotted. The only reason why we were going to use that furniture is because I had long-term tenants. They were never there, so the furniture was barely used, in tip-top shape. We was just going to migrate, throw a few items in there, and keep it moving. Well, here it is, a little over a month, and your girl's studio ain't near finished. And so 2 days ago, I just became super annoyed. Anxiety was through the roof. I think I was getting ready to probably hit a depression state. And I spoke with my mom and she said, go back to the original thought. What was your original plan in the beginning when you decided to build your podcast studio? That was a dangerous instruction to give me, and this is why. As you heard earlier, my original plan was to move it from the Airbnb into this smaller podcast space or this studio that I was allotted. But once I sat down in my office, I realized that wasn't the original plan. The original plan was for me to move it from scratch. The reason why I settled with that plan and how it overpowered the original plan was simply because I was just being cheap. Your girl didn't want to buy no furniture. Your girl didn't want to buy anything. She just wanted to add a couple things, keep it moving. Once them sponsorships and resources started coming in, then we was going to keep it pushing. But when I had to sit with that thought and with that idea, I realized that I was cutting myself short. And what magnified that was I was blessed with a small studio space and a big one. The big one was 2 or 3 times bigger than the smaller one was. And my operations manager, aka my brother, was buying equipment for the bigger space. I'm getting overstimulated because I'm not going back to that original thought. The original thought was build your studio space. I had a big enough space to build my studio space, but I was cutting myself short by being cheap. I did what Habakkuk 2 and 2 said, write the vision, make it plain, so that they who receive it will run with it. My brother received the vision and took off running. Your girl was still walking. He was in a jet. I was on foot. You see what I'm saying? And so my frustration came from there. Once I grasped that thought of I'm holding myself back, imagine you praying for God to enlarge your territory, and when he do it, you stay complacent. Imagine asking for all of your bills to be paid. He paid all of your bills and plus give you excess money to put into your savings investment accounts, and you still don't know how to manage money. You're still in debt. You still asking for more. You still don't know what to do with what he gave you. Oh, okay. So once he gave me the revelation of what I was struggling with, I reached out to my parents' interior decorator and I asked her for, just some feedback. I said, hey, I'm trying to move this studio into this space. Could you give me some pointers? First thing out her mouth was, that couch is too small for that room. Okay, confirmation. She said, so she started sending me links of stuff that I should get. Again, I became overstimulated. So I reached out to her and I said, hey, can you just come do it? Let me tell you when I was about to shout. Because what was about to take me a month and some change, probably 2 months or longer, is about to take her probably 2 weeks. Again, be writing the vision, making it plain, giving it to someone that they can accelerate the vision. The vision that I'm about to give to her, she is going to accelerate it. She is about to catapult me into my destiny. And it took me sitting with me to realize what's about to take place. So I just want to tell you today, go. Go sit with yourself. Go write the vision, make it plain. Go give it to someone who will accelerate you to your next. I remember this sermon that I heard by Michael Todd, and he was talking about bamboo trees, and I'm probably finna butcher this up because I haven't heard it in a minute. But bamboo trees, in the season of their growth, they accelerate. It's not like normal flowers where you kind of see the growth. Baby, they pop up out of nowhere. They spring up. And so what I'm encouraging you to do is what I did. Go. Go so that the person who receives the vision can make it plain for the world to see, not just for your eyes to see. As promised, I told you that I wouldn't be before you long, but I just kind of wanted to come and just touch bases with that. This week has taught me, one, I was settling. God enlarged my territory. He gave me the provision, but me being scared and me being complacent, I was going to stay strong and stay small. And not only was I going to stay small in this one space, baby, I wasn't going to go nowhere. Because as you see, it's been a month and a half and the studio still probably only just got their furniture down there. So go. Learn from me. Learn from my mistakes. You know how parents be like, learn from what I did. Baby, learn from what I did, please. So that we can both grow, accelerate together. Anyway, thank you for watching another episode of the Middle Child Podcast with your girl, Roya Bowles. And I want to say again, thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for being patient with me. It's because of you guys that I show up each and every day. And until next time, thank you for watching the Middle Child Podcast.